This is the Opus BT-C700 battery charger. Included here with the charger, which is capable of doing AA and AAA batteries, is the wall adapter, a car charging adapter, and the instructions. At first glance of this particular charger, this seemed like any other ordinary battery charger. Until I really started getting into the meat of the capabilities that this smart charger has. And I'm going to plug it in here real quick. But I'll show you up close. It's kind of glaring with the light. But this has a bright display that is for each individual, and I'm sorry it's not picking up well in the light, each individual port for the batteries. And it has several different features that you could scroll through. That it shows the charging mode, the battery voltage, charging current, battery capacity, and several other things. But it has the ability to do a lot of different things. Not only you can charge and discharge a battery, but test its capacity and even refresh its ability to a battery's ability to hold a charge, which is a cool feature, although that does take quite a while to do. And I did do that with one of my batteries that I have that's older, that wasn't holding a charge as well, and it worked really well. I like having the display on the front here, and I'll show you without the lights on kind of what that looks like. I like having the display on the front to show you the process of what it's doing and the status of charging and stuff. The one thing I do kind of wish it had would be the ability to turn off or on an alarm to let you know when it's completed charging. As far as I can tell, it doesn't have that feature. Again, I tried, a variety of different batteries, and since this is a smart charger, it figures out exactly what you need to charge it. But you can also, adjust the current voltage as well. If you really need to for any particular need or another. But it did charge pretty quickly, and I'm going to throw one in here real quick. See if I can bring that up to show you that it's showing the charging, what the level is of my battery is currently. This is currently a 2650 milliamp rechargeable Duracell that I've got in there. But I did try this with the other older Duracell that I had, and it did do a good job at refreshing the capacity of the battery. I've not had any heat issues with this device. The charger itself has not gotten hot at all. Even with doing that refresh, which takes quite a few hours to do, the charger did not get hot, at least with my device. The only really issue I have, there's 3 buttons up here at the top, mode, display, and current. And the only really issue that I have with the operation of this device is you can't really toggle the selections up here unless you have a battery plug put in, or if you just plug the device into the wall or into a power source. And you can only do that within a few seconds after doing so. I can understand the limit with a battery inserted for safety purposes, but I really would also have liked to see the ability to toggle the operations to show you the different options without the battery in, as I think that would make this charger a bit more intuitive to use. Because before I read through the instructions, I was kind of pushing the buttons and wondering why nothing was happening before I realized that, well, there's a reason for that, and you have to put a battery in, and then there's only a few seconds you have to have that option to do so. Overall, this is a good feature-rich charger that works well. It has no heat issues so far for me. I do wish it had like an alarm toggle that you could turn on or off, and I wish you could change the display options without having to have a battery inserted. These are relatively minor issues for me, though, and I still give this 4.5 stars.